Okay, class, in this activity, you were supposed to complete a couple of questions with a partner to practice the figurative language, okay? Now, if you are advanced, you were supposed to answer them as well and also back up your answers. You were supposed to explain why. So now we're going to go over the questions to, make sure that everybody understood and that everybody's on the same page. All right, let me just get out of here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go over the first part. Okay. All right, so if for number one, thinking about summer camp makes me feel like a bundle of joy and sunshine. If for this one you wrote down, let's see, just 1 second. Okay, so okay, class, so let's continue. Okay, we have been working on this activity, okay, to practice the figurative language, okay, and then you are supposed to work with a partner to answer the questions in the activity. And if you are advanced, you are supposed to answer the questions and explain why. Okay, so let's go with this then. Let's go ahead and answer the questions. Should have the Word document. Okay. Let's go with the first one. So for the first question, right? Thinking about summer camp makes me feel like a bundle of joy and sunshine. If for number one, you wrote down, 1 second. All right, for number one, you wrote down figurative. Okay, you are absolutely right. Okay, just experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Okay. Let's go back to the pen. Okay. So at this point, there's just add a sticky note. Okay. So if for number one, okay, you said it was figurative, okay, you were correct because number one is absolutely figurative. So let's just make the screen a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Okay. Now for number two, okay, as I deliver my speech, my voice sounded as if I had swallowed rocks and sand. Now, if for number two you wrote down figurative, you are also correct, right? Because it's not very likely that you will swallow sand and rocks, okay? Now let's move on to number three, okay? My teammate is a snail and a turtle combined. Is this literal or figurative? All right, very good, it's figurative. Now let's go with group number one, okay, with one of the advanced students that can explain one of them why it's a figurative, okay? Yes, that's exactly right, that's correct. Yes, it's not very likely for your teammate, right, to be a snail or a turtle because it's a human being. So, very good. Makes perfect sense. Okay, very nice. So let's move on to part two, okay? So in part two, we are going to add the next question, okay? And here we go. Let's move on to number activity 2 and 3. Let's just go ahead and select both of them. And let's see if the pen is working. Nope, doesn't seem like it, but I will make this a little bit larger. Okay, so that you can see it on the board. And now I will create this. Okay, so for number 3, for the matching questions, we're not going to go over all of them, but I will go over some common mistakes. Okay, so some of the common mistakes that, I saw as I was walking through the room was Jay, okay? Emma may seem clumsy, but on stage, she dances like a gazelle. Now, this is figurative because, that she dances as like a gazelle. It's not possible because, that's an animal. So this is an exaggeration. This is just saying that, she's not very coordinated. Okay? All right, awesome. So let's move on then to true or false on this side. Okay? Now, for here, number 1, okay? Eric thinks doing the schoolwork is one big video game. Figurative language, true or false, alright? Thumbs up if you think it's true, and thumbs down if you think it's false, okay? And if you're not sure, just go in the middle, okay? Okay, yes, very good. So it is true, okay? Very good. This is a comparison. Okay, now next, number 2. Jacob expresses many feelings through his photography. Is this figurative language? Thumbs up if you think it's true, and thumbs down if you think it's false. Now, if you're not too sure, make sure you can always go like this, okay? Okay, so I see some thumbs up and some thumbs down, right? This could be kind of tricky, right? Because a picture, right? Just think about this. A picture can be worth 1,000 times. Now that's an exaggeration, right? But yes, a picture can actually express a lot. So I would definitely go with it's a literal meaning, okay? Literally language. Okay, so very good. Seems like most of you got it. Now let's go back to our PowerPoint. Okay, let's go back to our class. Okay. So now we are going to see how everybody's doing, okay? But now you're going to work on this individually, okay? I really want to see you understood today's lesson. So just a quick assessment. I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay? So here you go. If you're on level, please answer one written question, one true and false, and one matching question. Now, advanced, please answer the question and explain why. Okay, awesome. Actually, we just did that one, so we're gonna make sure we go over the activity, okay? You're gonna work with a partner. You're gonna answer the following questions, okay? Let me just get out of here real quick, and then let me go back and take you to the questions and give you the 5 minutes for that. So. Okay, number 1. Lauren has decided to volunteer every Tuesday after school. Okay, all right, let's have somebody else. Yes, what do you think? Of course, this is definitely happened. Lauren is eventually, going to volunteer after school. All right, next. Okay, yes, okay, yeah, very good, very good. This is definitely figurative language. Very good. Let's move on. Next. Okay. Yes. Very good. Okay. Now thinking about summer camp makes me feel like a bundle of joy and sunshine. Figurative. Of course, it's an exaggeration. Okay. Next. Let's go with somebody else. Let me use again my equity sticks because I want to make sure everybody is on point. Okay. Great. One new person here. What's the answer? Very good. Yes, it's figurative language. Okay. Next. Okay, Eric thinks doing schoolwork is one big video game. Very good. Figurative. And let's go with this one. Emma amazing clumsy, but on stage she dances like a gazelle. And we all agree that this is figurative language. Okay, very, very good. So you all have become experts on this and you're ready to move on to lesson 2. So right now, I'd like you to watch this video, okay, for your homework, okay, so that you can be super prepared for tomorrow's lesson, okay? So I'd like you to watch this video. This video is on Google Classroom, so you can find it there, okay? You're gonna find the link, okay? And this is in vocabulary, but you also find it on YouTube, okay? Now, if you're on level, I would like you to please write 5 to 10 new words from the video and look at their meaning, okay? Now, if you're advanced, please write 5 to 10 new words from the video, look at their meaning, and write a sentence using each new vocabulary word, okay? All right, class, have a nice day. See you next class.